one of my friends told me the story how he beat his meat 10 times in a day. Now, when he told me this, I was very, very impressed. But at the same time, I was very concerned. I was like, listen, how are you beat your meat 10 times in a day? The max I ever done was 7. And after like, I'll say number 4, I was literally there like, bro, I am so sore. I'm not gonna lie. After number 4, I was literally so fucking sore. I have no idea how I got up to like 6 and then 7 in it. It's crazy. But my friend's telling me how he got up to 10 in a day. That means he woke up in the morning, then he beat his meat, then 1 hour later, then 1 hour later he beat his meat again, then an hour later he beat his meat. You get me? Listen, the reason why I'm saying this story, yeah, is not just to expose my friend or some shit, yeah, but bro, it's literally because understand beating your meat and going on dirty websites and all this shit, it's literally become like one of the biggest problems in today's society. So many men are addicted to this shit. The reason why that is because you see the whole act of beating your meat and going on these dirty websites. Understand that beating your meat is one of the most stimulating things you can do. The reason why a lot of guys struggle with beating their meat is literally because it's one of the most stimulating things you can do. If you think about all the habits, yeah, all the things you could do in this world, right? Think about what's the most stimulating things. I would say eating junk food, like I would say eating like chocolate chip cookies with some chocolate milk or some shit like that. You get me? Eating like really like junk ultra processed food like burgers and stuff like that. That's really, really stimulating and I guess fun in a way. I would say beating your meat, having sex, things like that. But at the same time, a lot of guys, they're not in a happy relationship or nothing like that, so they can't have sex in it, so they just end up beating their meat. That's another problem I should talk about, you know. I'll talk about that in a later video, but pretty much that's really, really stimulating as well. What else? Also, even like listening to music, things like that, all of this stuff is so stimulating and fun, right? And so how do you stop doing one of the bad habits when it's so fun and stimulating? What you need to understand is you need to have the whole mindset that, you know what, I'm going to stop doing this, and instead I'm going to find fun and stimulation in other things which are good for me, right? The whole idea is listen, stop doing the bad habits and do the good habits and have fun with the good habits. Like, say for example, me, this is so fucking life-changing, bro. Me, I don't beat my meat anymore. I do eat junk food like once a week as a cheat meal, but that's normal, innit? Beating your meat is not normal. You get me? And even with things with like music, I only listen to music when I'm at the gym pretty much, or like late at night on a late night drive or some shit like that, right? But pretty much like majority of the bad habits, I stop doing them, and instead I just do the good habits, and with that I enjoy the good habits. Like cool, like meditation, gratitude journal, going on peaceful walks for 1 to 2 hours, I enjoy that. Doing weightlifting at the gym, I enjoy that. Even doing boxing and cardio, I enjoy that. You get me? And so me enjoying these good habits, that's literally gonna mean that I don't do these bad habits, because why the fuck would I do the bad habits, I beat in my meat and stuff, when I literally enjoy the good habits, like literally fucking meditating, bro. Meditating is so fun. You feel so fucking good after you meditate. Going on a peaceful walk, bro. Look at the fucking sun, bro. You get me? Make sure you wear sunscreen though, otherwise it's gonna lead to, I don't know, hyperpigmentation or some shit. But yeah, you get me, going on a peaceful walk, getting some sunlight. You can literally see like me making this video, like I'm smiling, I'm happy, you get me? Because I find this shit fun. Oh yeah, even like recording videos and uploading videos, I find this shit fun because the more videos I upload, the more people I get to help with things like how to break down these bad habits, how to develop good habits. And I upload these videos, I get more views, I get more likes, things like that. You get me? So I enjoy this shit. So because I enjoy it, I don't do the bad habits, right? Like beating my meat and things like that. So I understand that's one of the best ways to like help you reduce this shit down. The second reason as to why a lot of guys struggle with beating their meat is literally because they use it as a form of escapism. Escapism, all that means is that you don't enjoy your reality, so you try to escape from your reality, doing things like the bad habits, like beating your meat, eating junk food. You might feel anxious or some shit like that because of that you eat junk food. This used to be me as well. I pretty much damn near had like a binge eating disorder. Every single time I felt anxiety, I just started eating food. That's why I was so fucking fat when I was younger, right? But pretty much because you don't enjoy your reality, you do these bad habits. And one of the biggest vices, like you watching this video pretty much means that one of your vices is probably beating your meat, right? And gooning and stuff. Cool. So how can you get rid of this? Understand the way you get rid of this is simply by making your life better. And I know it sounds like fucking like simple and cliche or whatever, yeah? But that's literally like the truth, innit? The way that you stop beating your meat, because like you use it as a form of escapism, make sure you enjoy your life that way. You don't need to escape from your fucking reality because you enjoy your reality, you get me? And this links with the point I said before, like start having, see like the good habits as fun. Like you stop doing the bad habits and just do the good habits and see the good habits as something which is fun. And so because of that, you start enjoying your reality more. Because of that, you stop doing the bad habits like beating your meat and things like that. the answer to this is pretty much like self-improvement in general. Just every single day do the good habits, be consistent, go to the gym. As time goes along, your life is just going to keep getting better and better. You're just going to keep improving more and more. And so because of that, naturally you'll do the bad habits less, like eating junk food, beating your meat and things like that, because you start to enjoy your reality more, innit? So you don't need to fucking escape from your reality when you enjoy your reality, right? And you create a life which you enjoy, right? So that's pretty much the long-term solution. Be on self-improvement, be consistent with the good habits. And I'll say also, start having fun with the good things like meditation, gratitude, and peaceful walks, going to the gym, the good habits in general, right? Start to enjoy them, because that's gonna help you create a life that you enjoy, right? Because you enjoy the habits that you do. The last thing I'll say with NoFap is just focus on reducing that shit down. I've been saying like fuck streaks, stop thinking about NoFap streaks and things like that. Fuck, it's windy. But yeah, I've been saying, listen, fuck NoFap streaks and thinking about streaks and all this shit. That's just fucking up your mental health, right? Focus on reducing this shit down, going from doing it every single day to doing it once every 2 days, once every 3 days. And if you do relapse, which is gonna happen pretty much, right? Just think in your head like, you know what? I used to do it every day. Now I'm doing it once every 2 days, once every 3 days. That's progress. Think about the positives and think about how like you're improving with this problem, right? And you're gonna get to the point where you're doing it once every week, once every 2 weeks. Then you're gonna get to the point where it's just a lifestyle switch and you just don't do it anymore, because you still get urges and stuff, but it's not linked with like beating your meat, innit? Because like you pretty much disassociated this bad habit for so long. You broke that association when you felt horny. You started to beat your meat, but you broke that association, innit? And what we need to do is break this shit down more and more. If you want like more help with like NoFap and that, I made a full NoFap guide, yeah. I made it on my YouTube like about a month ago. So cool, you can go watch that video, yeah. I'll like show a screenshot or whatever, but yeah. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe.